I have to tell my parents this, and they don't really believe me. Like, they're like, "You think ghosts exist?" Honey, no. Our house is so safe. Our house has been blessed by all the Buddha monks. And I'm like, okay, Mom, then explain that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now this is a story that I am actually really scared to tell. It happened in this house, not in this room, thank goodness. It happened a few years ago and I'm honestly still scared to talk about it. I don't know why. I've always had this superstition that like the moment I talk about it, it's gonna appear right next to me. And maybe it will, I don't know. Maybe if I edit back in this video, I'll see some creepy shit, but okay. Let's get to it. What you have to know first is that 6 years ago, my brother was dating this chick and she said that she can really see like supernatural things. Like she can see shadows, she can see like orbs of lights of different colors, and she claimed that they were spirits, that there was something supernatural. And at first, you know, we didn't believe her. I would say that I believe in spirits and ghosts, but I wouldn't say I would believe in cheesy stuff like shadows and orbs of light. This was until the day that we went out, you know, to an arcade, and then we thought it was our lucky day, but we picked up this black cat from those claw machines. It's actually like a very well-known brand. Like if you know, it's a Choco Cat, you know, very popular among Asians. So we thought we were very lucky by getting this cat. Now in the evening, and then we have to go make a Target run, and you know, we want to enjoy each other's company, and Target's only like 2 miles away from my house, so we go and we take a walk. Then it gets dark. By my house is kind of like a bridge. It's kind of like where in LA, like where they store rain. My brother's girlfriend, like, she looks at the place, she just freaks out, you know. She says she sees something and we have to keep going. We didn't believe her until we heard like a dump, like something fell in the water. But this was during summer, so there was no water because LA is like in a drought. So what made that splashing sound, we have no idea. And you know, we look at each other, all 3 of us, and we just start like speed walking our way to Target. Even though there's no one there, I swear to God, I can hear footsteps just like behind us. I think we all hear it too, because me and my brother give each other that look like, do not turn around. You know, we've seen enough horror movies. You don't want to look at it. So we're off. We go to Target. We like label it as nothing superstitious, just some weird coincidences. Because you know, we try to be very skeptical. You know, we try to be very skeptical. We're pussies, but we try to be skeptics. So we're walking back from Target. It's like, you know, completely dark now. We're almost to my house. And I start seeing these like pentagons on the sidewalk. And I mean, that's not really too big of a deal because I live next to a high school, and high schools are kind of weird like that. But just something bothered me about this one. You know, I guess it's just the timing of everything. I use comedic jokes as a coping mechanism, so I was like, let's summon the devil. While we're walking home, there's this black cat on the sidewalk. I go to approach it and it runs away. And it seems to be like going under the sidewalk, so I assume there's like the sewers, like you know when there's like a sewer hole you can just like dip under. So I'm like, oh no, is the cat okay? We all go and we check, and at the end of that sidewalk there's like no holes, you know, there's like no sewers. It's just a plain sidewalk, just complete cement. And we're like, where the fuck did that fucking cat go then? We're fucking freaking out, and we literally just fucking dash home, and we go in and we lock the door. I thought that was it that night. I didn't think of anything else. I was scared to death, but you know what? I went to go sleep in my parents' room and I was good. I was safe. This is when it gets crazy on my part. This is when it starts becoming personal to me. 2 years later, I move into my sister's bedroom because she moved out to college, yada yada yada, you know that thing, younger sibling things. I'm excited to have a bigger room, and I go in. I'm trying to decorate the place to be like more me, you know, I want to be cute. So I'm looking for all my stuffed animals when I was younger, and my parents used to like put it in a bag and just toss it in the garage. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go on a rescue mission. I'm gonna go find all those goddamn stuffed animals that I lost back then, and I'm gonna shove it into my room. I go into the garage. On top of like a shelf in my garage, I see the black Choco Cat, and I completely forgot about it. So then I was like upset that he drew it in the garage, because I was like, damn, people would pay money for this cute little thing. So I go and I pick it up and I leave it on my dresser right next to the cat. I decorated it with a box, and in that box I used to have a bunch of letters people wrote me, like very sentimental stuff, you know, like I want to keep around clothes. And then over the past next few weeks, things started getting like a little creepy. Like I couldn't sleep at night in there, and I couldn't tell if it was because it was a new room, but I just felt like something was there with me, but I didn't think much of it, you know, I can't sleep. So I'm watching television in my parents' room. with my brother. We hear doors closing in my room, you know, because I have a closet. I have a bedroom door, but I can tell it was like the closet closing, like it makes a different sound. And I look at my brother and I knew that sound wasn't just me because he heard it too. And we're fucking scared out of our minds. We go in and we look and my closet door is still open, and I'm like, okay, like that, look, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about this. This is scaring me. Whew. You see, usually when I tell a story, there's someone there to keep me safe, but I'm just alone here. Okay, so we go in and we see the closet door is just wide open. We're just nervous, you know. And this happened several other times when I would hear doors close. It happened to the point where I heard the door close for my kitchen and I ran in and my bedroom door was closed, and I always leave it open. I was just like really paranoid at this point. I didn't know what was happening, but I was like, door closings, whatever, I can deal with that, ain't a big deal, not a problem, not a problem. You know? And I'm just like, okay, Michelle, man up, you know, I'm a skeptic. I lived in this house for the past 10 years. Ain't nothing happened to me yet. Why would it happen now? Foolish, I was foolish. A few more nights go by. I wake up to the sound of just a huge bang on my floor. It was so loud that it woke me up, but I'm a heavy sleeper. Okay, the thing about me is, even though I'm a heavy sleeper, I'm also a sleeper that will go back to sleep no matter what. I don't know why. I guess it's just like I don't get enough sleep as it is, so when I do, I would do anything to get back to sleep. So I hear this huge bang, and in my head, I'm like, well, that's fucking scary, but you know what? Whatever, it happens. Bangs happen. So I'm like, I'll deal with it in the morning. I go back to bed. Somehow I just put myself more under my sheets. I go back to sleep, and in the morning I like joked. I just remember what happened last night. Like I remember how scary it was. I go and I look, and at the foot of my bed, all my box of like my sentimental stuff and all my letters, it fell over and it just like splattered all over the ground. It wasn't splattered like it fell, like it was like a perfect like whoa of letters that fell down. And I was like, how did the box even open? Like that box is not open that easily. I'm just scared out of my goddamn mind. That is like the most paranormal thing that ever happened to me. I'm like about to piss myself, so I don't even have time to pick it up. You know, my first instinct is to run. I get out of that room and I run and I close the door. I do not sleep in that bedroom for the next few days or like a week. You know, I slept with my parents, no shame. You know, I was like 13, okay guys, give me a break. My parents were like, okay, like calm down, nothing happened, it's just the wind. But the thing is, I don't leave any windows open in my room. I do not fuck with windows, okay? Someone can crawl in, anyone can ambush me, someone can slit my throat. No, I have no idea how that box fell. I'm talking to my brother about this. I'm just like, you know what? This is scaring me. I don't know what to do. Like, can I sleep with you? This is getting scary. So then he goes in and we open my door, and it's been closed for the past week. There is the cat that was on my dresser. Now it's just chilling on my bed. And I look at it, and it looks at me, and I start thinking like, did I leave it on my bed? Did my mom come into my bedroom and put it on my bed? Did my mom clean up my room? You know, moms clean up rooms. And in the corner of my eye, I can still see parts of the letters that fell on the ground. I'm just like, nope, she did not clean it, because why would she clean the cat onto my bed but not clean up the letters on my floor? I fucking slam back down the door, and my brother just doesn't say anything. I look at him, and he looks at me, and he's like, okay, I gotta tell you some stuff. You know, 2 years ago when my girlfriend was over and that spooky night happened with the footsteps and the splashing, like some other things happened too that night. He just tells me like, okay, Michelle, I'm sorry, but that day we also got the Choco Cat from the machine, and I think that is the reason why everything's been happening, because when I had it in my bedroom, we heard a lot of scratching on the walls, we heard a lot of footsteps outside the house, we saw a lot of like lights outside the window, a lot of shadows, and that doesn't even make sense because of where his window is directed. He said that it was so scary, his girlfriend had to run outside the house and they just couldn't sleep all night because the constant scratching that was getting so heavy. And it happened for another night, and after the second night, like they were just sick of it. Duke had to go like, what is new to this room that's causing this? Is it the thing that followed us, or is it something else? I don't know what made his decision, but he realized it was the cat because we got it that same day. He doesn't know if it's gonna work or not, but he tosses the cat into the garage and he fucking slams the door. He just never thinks of it again because it worked. After he tossed the cat, nothing else happened. No more scratching, no more lights, no more shadows. I am so scared, you know, I want to cry. I feel like a demon's about to possess me. I'm like looking for scratch marks all over my body. I'm like, bruises? No. Do I feel different? Do I feel angry? No, okay. I have to tell my parents this and they don't really believe me. Like, they're like, you think ghosts exist? Honey, no. Our house is so safe. Our house has been blessed by all the Buddha monks. And I'm like, okay, mom, then explain that. My dad just like is tired of me sleeping in his bedroom. So then he goes and he just tosses out the cat. And I told him to burn it. I'm not sure if he did. I did not witness the burning happening. He told me he burned it, but I don't know. But it's not here anymore. After that happened, my room went back to normal. You know, like nothing else was falling. No other, like no door slamming. I thought that was it, but you see, I was still too scared to sleep in that room. Like, I just felt so uneasy sleeping there, so I had to move into this room. This used to be like the study room, the work room, the office room, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully it's not cursed or anything like that, and things has been pretty good for me lately. I can not feel a presence. The thing is, my best friend, she's been staying in my house for the past few months. She sleeps in my old bedroom. She's been really feeling some things too. Like her lights turn off, the electricity goes out all the time, which could be like, you know, super casual reasons why. But I don't know. One time she woke up because her blanket that she was sleeping on, it like flipped. It just started moving and it flipped. She's been hearing scratching sounds. She thinks it's my dog, but my dog does not leave my room and it would not go sleep with her at night. She closes her door, by the way, when she goes to sleep, so my dog can't open the door. If my best friend dies, you know, I don't know what to say. I can't tell the cops. What am I supposed to, I show them this video, I guess? I don't think it's happening anymore. I'm pretty sure it was because of that stuffed animal and now it's gone and we're like living a blissful life. But I also don't know what to explain with that bedroom. So yeah, that's just pretty much the end of my story time. Man, I was so scared telling this whole story. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed me being scared the whole time making this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I just hope you guys have a very good week. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Check out my last two videos where I ate pizza and I talk about procrastination, and there'll be much more story times on this channel because that's what I love talking about the most. So please subscribe and get that new video every week. Okay, bye guys!